How to actually get rich from nothing. Not the fake guru version, not the trust fund fantasy, but the raw, unfiltered blueprint that works when you are starting with zero. According to the Federal Reserve's 2023 Wealth Report, 79% of millionaires did not inherit their wealth. They built it from scratch. But here is what they will not tell you on social media. The path is not glamorous, it is not quick, and it requires you to become someone entirely different. Most people will ignore this. Most people will stay broke. But if you are still watching, you might just be one of the few ready to actually do something about it. Before we dive deeper, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our videos. The brutal truth about starting from zero. Let me start by destroying a myth that keeps millions of people poor. The myth is this: you need money to make money. It is a lie. A convenient excuse designed to keep you passive. The truth? You need skills to make money. You need value to make money. You need relentless execution to make money. Capital comes after, not before. A 2022 study by Fidelity Investments found that 88% of millionaires are self-made. 88%. They did not start with wealthy parents or lucky breaks. They started with nothing but determination and a willingness to do what others would not. That is the entry fee to wealth. Not dollars, but discipline. When I say starting from nothing, I mean it. No connections, no capital, no fancy education, just you against the world. And here's the beautiful secret: that is actually an advantage. When you have nothing to lose, you can take risks that comfortable people never would. Your desperation becomes your superpower. According to research from the Kauffman Foundation in 2023, entrepreneurs who started businesses during economic hardship were 34% more likely to still be operating 5 years later compared to those who launched during boom times. Struggle creates resilience. Nothing to lose creates fearlessness. Step 1. Become valuable first. Here is where most people get it backwards. They focus on making money when they should focus on becoming valuable. Money is not something you chase. It is something that chases you when you become undeniably good at solving problems other people have. Think about this. According to LinkedIn's 2023 workforce report, workers who invested just 5 hours per week in skill development saw an average salary increase of 23% within 2 years. 23%. While everyone else was binge-watching shows or scrolling feeds, these individuals were quietly becoming more valuable. Pick one high-income skill: sales, coding, copywriting, marketing, finance. Pick one and become obsessive. Do not dabble. Do not diversify yet. Go deep. Become the person people call when they have a specific problem. According to Glassdoor data from 2023, specialists earn on average 47% more than generalists in the same field. This is your foundation. Before you worry about investments, businesses, or passive income, you need active income from high-value skills. This is not optional. This is the first step everyone who actually built wealth from zero took. If you are serious about developing high-income skills and building real wealth, the VYBO Wealth Blueprint breaks down exactly which skills pay the most in today's economy and how to acquire them fast. This is the roadmap I wish I had when starting from zero. Check out the link in the description. Stop guessing and start building. Step 2. Live like no one else. Here is where we separate the talkers from the builders. While you are building your skills and increasing your income, you need to live far below your means. Not slightly below, dramatically below. This is temporary sacrifice for permanent freedom. According to a 2023 study by the National Bureau of Economic Research, individuals who saved more than 30% of their income in their 20s were 6 times more likely to achieve financial independence before age 45. 6 times. Your lifestyle today determines your freedom tomorrow. Most people increase their spending every time their income increases. They get a raise and immediately upgrade their car, their apartment, their lifestyle. This is the trap. This is why people making $200,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. They expanded their expenses to match their income. You need to do the opposite. When your income increases, keep your lifestyle frozen. Let the gap between what you earn and what you spend grow wider and wider. That gap is your weapon. That gap is what you will use to buy your freedom. I know this is not sexy. I know you want the nice things. But ask yourself, do you want to look rich or actually be rich? Because according to Thomas Stanley's research on millionaires, the average American millionaire drives a car that is at least 4 years old and spends less on clothes than most middle-class families. They chose wealth over the appearance of wealth. Step 3. Convert time to equity. Now here is where the game changes. Once you have skills and savings, you need to stop trading time for money and start building things that generate money while you sleep. This is the transition from worker to owner. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics 2023 report, the average employee generates 3 times more value than they receive in salary. 3 times. Your employer is keeping that surplus. When you build your own asset, you keep all the value you create. This does not mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means using your evenings and weekends to build something that could eventually replace your income. A service business, a digital product, a content platform, something that compounds over time. Research from the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor in 2023 shows that people who start businesses while employed have a 23% higher survival rate than those who quit their jobs first. Use your job as your safety net while you build your escape ladder. If this content has helped you level up, consider joining the VYBO channel membership. Your support keeps this channel running and allows us to create more videos that challenge you to think bigger and build real wealth. Every member helps fuel this mission. You're not just watching content, you're backing a movement. Click the join button below and help us keep delivering the strategies that actually matter. Step 4. Make your money work. Once you have income streams beyond your job, it is time to make your money multiply. This is where most people get paralyzed. They do not know where to invest. They fear losing what they worked so hard to build. But here is the truth. Not investing is the riskiest move of all. According to data from JP Morgan in 2023, $100 invested in the S&P 500 in 1980 would be worth over $12,000 today. That is not from genius stock picking. That is from consistent, boring investment over time. The magic is in the compounding. Start simple. A broad market index fund, something you set and forget. As your wealth grows, you can diversify into real estate, individual stocks, or business acquisitions. But the foundation is always consistent investment, not timing the market. Time in the market. Research from Vanguard in 2022 found that investors who checked their portfolios daily earned on average 1.5% less annually than those who checked quarterly. Less involvement actually leads to better returns because you avoid emotional decisions. Set it, forget it, let it grow. The mindset that makes it possible. Everything I have shared so far is useless without the right mindset. You need to truly believe that your current circumstances are temporary and that your future is within your control. This is not delusion. This is the foundation of every successful person who started from nothing. According to research from Stanford University in 2023, individuals with a strong internal locus of control, meaning they believe they control their outcomes, earn on average 37% more over their lifetimes than those who believe external factors determine their success. Your beliefs literally shape your bank account. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for permission. Stop looking for shortcuts. The path is clear. Develop valuable skills. Live below your means. Build assets that generate income. Invest consistently. Do this for 10 years with relentless focus, and you will be in the top 5%. Not because you got lucky, not because someone handed it to you, but because you earned it through consistent, disciplined action that most people are not willing to take. Here is your blueprint. First, become undeniably valuable by mastering high-income skills. Second, live dramatically below your means and stack capital. Third, build assets that generate income beyond your time. Fourth, invest consistently and let compounding do the heavy lifting. This is not complicated, but it is hard. It requires sacrifice. It requires patience. It requires becoming someone entirely new. The question is not whether this works. The question is whether you are willing to do it. 79% of millionaires prove it is possible. Now go prove you are one of them.